Please remain standing.
Please join us. Please join us, the class of 1996, in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner.
We're going to give an intro. We're going to give an intro.
Can you see by the
through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening. My name is John Durkis. I'm the Assistant Director Principal, and I'd like to welcome you to the 25th commencement exercise for Montezuma Regional Vocational Technical School. This ceremony is being taped on cable TV and will be broadcast on Channel 29 through the Gardner Network this Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Rebroadcasts are listed on the community calendar. Fitchburg Cable will be broadcasting this ceremony in approximately 2 weeks. To begin the evening, I would like to introduce Mayor Charles Manka, who will welcome us to the City of Gardner. Mayor Manka.
Thank you, John. Superintendent Dukakis, Mr. Gardner-Lepore, Chairperson of Monty Tech School Committee, administrators, faculty, parents, and graduating class and members of the class of 1996 of the Montezuma Regional Vocational Technical High School. As Mayor of the City of Gardner, it is an honor and a privilege to welcome you here this evening on the occasion of your 25th graduation exercises. It is also a privilege to be part of an event which commemorates the 25th anniversary of the founding of the Montezuma Regional Vocational Technical School. As a graduate of Leominster Trade School myself, some 25 years ago, and as a newly elected member of the Gardner City Council, I have always been and will continue to be a strong supporter of vocational education. When Monty Tech first opened its doors 25 years ago, it was called by many a shop school. But since that time, Monty Tech has overcome the reputation and it's considered one of the finest vocational technical schools in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Today, Monty Tech is in the forefront in preparing its graduates, not only in the vocational technical fields, but in academics as well. The number of graduates who go on to four-year institutions has been climbing steadily in the past years. The class of '96 has received a well-rounded education and is prepared to face the challenges of the 21st century. This is due to the devotion and dedication of the administration, faculty, and staff of Monty Tech. They have given their best so that you can, as the saying goes, be all that can be. The past 24 graduating classes can surely attest to that fact. The foundation which was established by the members of the class of '96 is a firm one. It is a foundation on which all you must build, or your 4 years at Monty Tech will have been wasted. You've been given the tools, and what to build on to that foundation lies in your hands. That is the challenge you will face as you enter the adult world. I would like to add my congratulations to the accomplishments which the class of '96 has achieved through VICA, in academics, and on the athletic field. You have left a legacy which will be hard to follow. I would like to offer my congratulations to the parents of the class of 1996. The sacrifices you have made to make this event possible will bring its rewards in the years to come. And I hope that the members of the class of '96 will take the time to offer a word of thanks to their parents and guardians for the efforts which they made on their behalf over the last 4 years. I leave the class of '96 with three wishes. With these wishes, may God bless each of you in a very special way, and may your lives be filled with joy, success, and happiness. Thank you for inviting me here this evening to share one of the most joyous and momentous times in your lives. At this time, I would like to read a citation from the City of Gardner on the Massachusetts Vocational School's 25th anniversary. Citation from the City of Gardner, the Massachusetts Vocational Technical School. During the past 25 years, the Massachusetts Regional Vocational Technical School has provided the young people of Gardner and the surrounding area with outstanding background in the vocation technical field. The graduates of various programs which Monty Tech has provided for over the past 25 years have taken their place as contributing members in a society which today values a vocational technical education more than ever before. Over the past 25 years, Monty Tech has always been in the forefront among the vocational technical schools throughout the Commonwealth in providing and updating and maintaining a curriculum which truly meets the needs of an ever-demanding society. Certainly, this is a tribute to the administration, faculty, and staff, both past and present, for their dedication, devotion, and commitment to the students who have had the privilege of attending Monty Tech. Buildings do not define an outstanding educational institution. It is the administration, faculty, and staff who inhabit the buildings that serve as a hallmark of a superior school system. They are truly the ones whom we recognize on the occasion of the 25th anniversary of Monty Tech. Therefore, it is fitting and proper that we honor the Massachusetts Regional Vocational Technical School District on the occasion of its 25th anniversary. And as Mayor of the City of Gardner, and on behalf of the many residents who have utilized the resources which Monty Tech has had to offer over the past 25 years, I offer my sincerest congratulations for providing the citizens of this community with a vocational technical education that is second to none. And it's signed and sealed at the Mayor's office on the 7th day of June, 1996, in the office of the Mayor, Charles J. Manker, and by Council President James Walsh. Good luck to you, congratulations, and happy 25th Monty Tech.
Thank you, Mayor Manka. At this time, I would like to introduce Superintendent Dukakis, who will give his welcoming speech and then present the Exemplary Service Award. Superintendent Dukakis.
Honored guests, school committee members, families, friends, and graduates, welcome to Monty Tech's 25th annual graduation ceremony. Congratulations to the graduating class of 1996, the 25th graduating class of Monty Tech. I would like to repeat the remarks I made at the awards night ceremony on Tuesday. As graduates, you all can be proud of this year's accomplishments. I would like to characterize this year as one in which there have been many outstanding achievements at Monty Tech. Just to name a few, we have implemented a new cosmetology program, have instituted a new and innovative Bulldog Pride program, and finally, and most importantly, received a 10-year accreditation from the New England Association of Schools and Colleges. This has truly been a very successful year, and you can be very proud of being a graduate of Monty Tech. There is a lot remaining to be done, and as I indicated at the awards ceremony, Monty Tech has a vision for the future. This vision includes the modernization and expansion of programs. As we enter the 21st century, it is necessary to revise and initiate new programs, providing for an additional classroom spaces, an auditorium, and expansion and upgrading of our athletic and physical education facilities. During the next year, I hope you will become involved, and when you hear there are selectmen, finance committees, and city council meetings, please plan to attend to support our efforts to make Monty Tech even better and modern school. As your years conclude in Monty Tech, it is also the beginning of new challenges. We call this commencement exercises, which means the beginning, and it is truly the beginning of opportunities that will be facing you in the future. Monty Tech has provided you with skills in order for you to pursue your lifelong work. As you move to meet these new challenges, I hope you will always remember what Monty Tech has done for you. There is one more challenge I would like to leave you with this evening, and that is if you ever need additional training, come back to Monty Tech, and we will provide you with that additional training so that you can meet the needs of your employer. At this time, I would like to introduce school committee members who are behind the scenes and provide the resources so that Monty Tech students are able to obtain the highest quality of education. These members are dedicated to you, the students of Monty Tech, and represent 17 member cities and towns of the district. From Ashby, Gardner Lepore, who is the chairman. Gardner. Sonny Epstein from Fitchburg. John Thomas from Fitchburg. Chuck LeBlanc, Vice Chairman from Gardner. Helen Lepkowski from Gardner. Charles Waite from Harvard. Jackie Kaminsky from Hubbardston. Ed Sims from Petersham. John Mollica from Princeton. Carolyn Labonte from Royalston. Ken Williams from Sterling. And David Roach from Templeton. And on a personal note, I want to say I enjoy working with the large committee. At this time, I would like to recognize the following individuals who have taught and worked at Monty Tech for many years and who have retired or will be retiring this year, and wish them well in their retirement. Some of them are here, some of them may not be. Teresa Bourgeois and Ann Thompson, who were secretaries at the school. Birgit Nelson, who was the guidance counselor for this class, and she retired earlier in the year. Eugene Schaefer, who was a business education instructor and retired earlier in the year. Jim Cody, an electrical instructor who will be retiring in October. Jenny Krull, a health assistance instructor who will be retiring in June. Harry Marshall, an auto technology instructor who will be retiring in December. And John Walker, machine shop instructor. In closing, I would again like to congratulate the members of the class of 1996 and remind you of a quote from Yogi Berra, who was with the New York Yankees, who stated, "When you come to a fork in the road, take it." At this time, it has been a tradition since I became superintendent director to recognize an outstanding member of the community for his or her unselfish efforts on behalf of Monty Tech. There are many individuals who help and support Monty Tech, but the individual we are recognizing this evening has been an advocate for Monty Tech for over 10 years. His support is not only by words, but by deeds. He has actively participated in our Business Education Enrichment Fund Committee, has provided financial support to Monty Tech, participated in our annual golf tournament, and has always supported our scholarship programs and was active during our 25th anniversary celebration. The person we are honoring tonight has been recognized for his many years of service to the community in his support of such charitable organizations as the United Fund, American Heart Association, and many other church and civic organizations. He is always available, and he never says no when a request is made of him. As president of the IC Credit Union, his leadership has been responsible for the highly successful expansion of the credit union. Much more can be said about this individual, but suffice it to say, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Norman Boudreau. Thanks, Norm, for your contribution to the success of Monty Tech. I would like to present you with this plaque.
At this time, I'd like to recognize the senior class advisors who have contributed greatly to this class. On this side, I have Mr. Scott Oliver. Scott. On this side, I have Mr. George Henniker. George, can you stand up? In addition to that, I'd mention that the present senior counselor, Bonnie Heikkinen, could not be here due to a family graduation, but in her place, we were very fortunate to bring back the class of '96, the guidance counselor who retired this past January, Birgit Nelson. Birgit, please stand up. Presenting Mrs. Nelson with the new yearbook, Odyssey '96. And we thank you for your efforts, Birgit. I would also like to recognize 2 exchange students who have spent the last year with us. First of all, we have a senior from Finland, Juha Olavi Roinanen. You stand up, please. We also have a junior who spent the last year with us from Germany, Hanke Brauer. Hanke, please stand up. I would like Superintendent Dukakis to come forward at this time to introduce our commencement speaker.
Our guest speaker this evening is an individual who is a strong supporter of vocational technical education and education as a whole. He has always been available to listen to the needs of the students of the Massachusetts area. He is a graduate of Holy Cross College and the New England School of Law with honors. He has served for 3 years in the House of Representatives, and he was elected to the State Senate representing the Worcester and Middlesex districts. He is co-chairman of the Committee on the Criminal Justice, vice chairman of the Committee on Public Safety, vice chairman on the Committee on the Judiciary, and a member of the Senate Committee on Ways and Means, Taxation, Commerce and Labor, and Natural Resources. I don't know how he keeps track of all of those. It gives me a great pleasure to introduce Senator Robert Antonioni.
Good evening, Principal Durkis, Superintendent Dukakis, Mayor Manka, Mr. Boudreau, members of the school committee, faculty, parents, friends, and graduates. In preparation for your commencement address tonight, I had prepared a nice, formal graduation speech. This is it right here. It was 8 pages long, it was double-spaced, and I'm not going to read it. Instead, I'd like to talk to you for a few moments. Very short, very short. I should have quit while I was ahead, huh? The first thing I'd like to say is this: congratulations. Your achievement here tonight is significant because for most of you, I think this is the first time that you have achieved in this splendid way, given the opportunity. And what this does is give you, and I think all of us, remarkable hope. It should tell you that if you can do this, if you can overcome the obstacles that you've overcome, and you know what they are better than anyone here. Maybe you had a physical disability, or a learning disability, or a problem at home. Whatever. You overcame that, and you're here tonight at Mount Wachusett Community College as a member of the class of 1996. I don't know most of you, but I think I know a few things about every one of you. The first thing I know is this: if you can do this, you can do anything. You can achieve anything. Too often, I think, restraints that we find in life are right here. We put them on ourselves. They're in our hearts. We don't believe in ourselves enough. We don't think we can do it. Well, you know what? You can do it. Don't diminish yourself anymore. Rise above it all, just as you are tonight. And the caps and gowns, they shine like everything. It's a beautiful day. If it can take place on a day like today, you know what? An achievement like this can take place tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Set your own sail in life. Go ahead. The time is now. Your day is today. What a great thing. The other thing I know about you is this, and it's something we don't talk about a lot. We feel uncomfortable about it. You kids, you people are much loved. A lot of folks here love you. And when you have that behind you, everything in the world is possible. Because there are too many people in society today that don't have anyone that care. And when you don't have that bond, that strength, too often I think you give up or you settle for less. Well, you are lucky. This auditorium is filled to the rafters with people that love you. Don't let that opportunity go. The other thing I know about you, I think, is that too often you measure yourselves by standards that are set by someone else. Maybe by a friend, maybe by someone that you compete against on the athletic field. And when you don't measure up to that artificial standard, you blame yourself. You think you're a failure. Well, you know something? Most of you come from this area here. And my grandmother reminded me time and again when I was running for the Senate, when I was afraid. She said, "Bobby, you come from good stock. You're going to do all right. And even if you don't win, I'm going to be here for you." And you know what? She makes the best meatballs, the best spaghetti you can find anywhere. So I knew I had a place to go home to. Set your own standards and then meet those goals. One of the problems I think you have when you measure yourself by other standards is that too often you do foolish things. I'd like to tell a short story. 2 years ago, I had occasion to visit the town of Gloucester. I was asked to come and speak on a bill relating to drunk driving. And while I was there, I met a couple by the name of Donald and Sandy Ross. Really nice people, beautiful people. He was a laborer in town, and she was the mother of 3 or 4 children. And they were there that night, not so much to listen to what I had to say, but to tell a story. And the story they told was of their son, Stephen. Their son, Stephen, was killed in a drunk driving accident 3 or 4 months earlier. He was 15 years old. He was a tennis standout on the team at Gloucester High School. And one night, he was walking home. It was about 10 o'clock. He was crossing a bridge, a stone bridge, and there wasn't a walkway there. And along came I think it was a Jeep, driven by a 20-year-old, and he hit Stephen and he threw him. Stephen was killed instantly. And I heard that story there that night in Gloucester, and I heard so many of his friends and others come out and talk about the need for tougher laws so that people like Stephen wouldn't die again. Too often, I think, when people measure themselves by standards set by others, they follow a wrong path. They try to live up to those standards regardless of how ill-gotten they may be. You people know better. Like my grandmother said, you come from good stock. These people are counting on you. The other thing I know about you is that many of you people are probably a little bit nervous because this represents a big change. You're probably excited, you're starting a new career, or maybe you're going on to college. In the not too distant future, you're going to be starting families. Those changes are significant, and those changes, I think, are scary. Well, you know something? Life is all about change. Every day we change. This is a big one. Tomorrow you're going to be starting something special. In the eyes of most, I think, here in Massachusetts and elsewhere, you're adults now. You're going to be hauling your own weight. That's frightening, but it's exciting. And if you can do this here today, you can do that. The final thing I know about you, because I found it in myself, is that ultimately you'll find greater happiness and satisfaction when the good that you do isn't compensated. The world is full of people who are lonely, who are sad, and who don't have what you do. Don't have people that love them. Give of some time in some way to make someone else happy. There are plenty of opportunities just in our neck of the woods. You can go to the homeless shelter in Fitchburg, our Father's house, or the mustard scene in Worcester, or the Beacon of Hope in Leominster that helps mentally retarded persons. Those people will never celebrate the way that you're celebrating here. Or if they did, they forgot where the path was going. You guys have it all. You probably don't see it right now. What you do see is a wonderful day and a wonderful opportunity. I'm going to close with this remark, and it's this. Tonight, tomorrow, and every day after this, have fun. Celebrate life. Rock and roll. And do they rock and roll anymore? They did when I was graduating 20 years ago. Rock and roll, and always, always do the right thing. Do the right thing. These people here are counting on you. And you know what? You're counting on yourself. You are counting on yourself. People you don't even know are counting on you. Congratulations and God bless.
Thank you very much, Senator. We'd like to give you this plaque in grateful recognition and appreciation of your participation in our 1996 graduation ceremony. And we also have a lamp over there with the Monty Tech emblem on it. Thank you very much.
Now we'd like for the class speakers to come forward. President of the class, Elizabeth Gibbs. Secretary of the class, Hillary Aho. And the treasurer, Richard Huss. Elizabeth Gibbs will be the first speaker, and her topic is What Path You Take.
A chapter in our lives is ending today. After today, we will have many choices to make, and they will determine what path our lives will go down. Our future success or failure will hinge on the decisions we make now. When asked to give a graduation speech, I thought, sure, no problem. Then the time came to choose a topic. Fortunately, I remembered a speech written by someone who has a unique way with words. The title of this speech is "Oh, the Places You'll Go" by Dr. Theodore Geisel, who is otherwise known as Dr. Seuss. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and soon take the lead. Wherever you go, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you go left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind-maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place, for people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of a guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone is something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that will scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though the enemies prowl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So, be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Bucksbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
I'd like to hear from Hillary Aho, and Hillary's speech will be on Face the Sun.
Face the sun. I would like to start off with a quote from Helen Keller. Keep your face to the sunshine, and you cannot see the shadows. There is something in everyone's life that inspires them to keep away from the temptations of the shadows. Tonight, I want each of you, the graduating class of 1996, to ask yourself this question. Why am I here tonight when I could have taken the easy way out? It is because you believed in something. That something is yourself. You let the sun shine on your face, which encouraged you to make the very important decision to be here tonight. Going through high school, there are difficult shadows we all need to overcome. Some people here tonight have made it with even more challenges. I'd like to recognize them. Jen, Kendra, Rebecca, and Heather. You have all finished schools while having the responsibilities of being a mother. Nathan, you've come a tremendous way while being physically challenged. And so hasn't Ray while being hearing impaired. And we all prayed for the sun to shine on Michelle when she was battling with leukemia. We admire your courage, determination, and your ability to dream in order to achieve. These are just a few of the outstanding students here tonight. Now I want all of you to take time out and have a dream. No matter how impossible the dream is, I want you all to achieve your dream, even if it would take your whole life, because no dreams are impossible. Please continue to believe in yourself and the value of your dreams. Like Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I wish you all peace, love, and happiness throughout your life, and may you always face the sunshine. Thank you.
Thank you. The third speech is from Richard Huss. Rich is the treasurer, and the topic of his speech is success.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the graduating class of 1996. It is my pleasure to speak to you this evening by giving a speech on success. What is success, first of all? Success is something that everyone is hopeful for, like to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. How will you achieve success? First, by working hard at whatever you do. Since the beginning of my high school year, I have had many dreams. Dreaming is not a bad thing to do, as long as you proceed to the extent of that dream. As Gene Kerr would say, I think success has no rules, but you can learn a great deal from failure. Why? Because this failure makes you work even harder. For example, all of us seniors commencing here tonight, we are all successful. We have completed our secondary education. This is a good sign that we will pursue our dreams in the future by either going to college or pursuing our career. But it's up to every individual to pursue this dream. If you choose to pursue this path, and once you receive that college degree, you have made yourself even more successful than before. Whatever path you choose to take, don't give up. Always try hard and always believe in yourself. Let us think for a moment and remember who gave us guidance, support, and understanding. These qualities came from our parents. Without them, we wouldn't be in this challenging world. Let us not forget our teachers, guidance counselors, and the rest of the faculty for their continuing efforts to help us out when we've needed it. Tonight, by being here, we show them how grateful we are for their inspiration. Today, we leave high school and enter the real world. Go forth with determination. Put your mind in all you do, and be successful. In a few minutes, as we walk up here on this stage and receive our high school diplomas and trade certificates, we all will have achieved a high degree of success. Thank you.
Now we would like the presentation of the class gift from Elizabeth Gibbs, who's the president of the class, and she will present the gift to Gardner Lepore, who's the chairperson of the school committee.
On behalf of the class of 1996, I'd like to present you with this monetary gift to be used for a new trophy case for the school.
On behalf of the school committee, thank you for your generosity. And I can... But I'm one of those people who always asks for more. One of the things I would ask of all of you is don't be strangers. Come back. Continue your association with the school. Give us another gift of coming back after you leave. Thank you very much.
I would like to mention that we award diplomas alphabetically, beginning on this side. Students who have the last name that begin with A all the way up through J, the letters J-A. Beyond the letter J-A and the last name on this side until Z. And what will happen is the marshals will come forward and the students will come by the row to the bottom of the platform. They'll walk across the platform, the first half of the students, in this direction, receive their diploma from Mr. Lepore, and be congratulated by Mr. Dukakis. If your son or daughter, the last name is at the beginning of the alphabet, the best place for you to get would be over on this side. I would ask for people to be courteous. If your son or daughter is in the middle of the alphabet or the end of the alphabet, please wait and give other people an opportunity to take a picture. We want you to take your pictures, but please allow other people, after you've concluded the picture taking, to come forward to take pictures of their son or daughter. Now, for the time you've all been waiting, the awarding of the diplomas and certificates. Junior marshals. Elsa Yvette Acosta from Leominster Dental Assistant Program. Crystal Starr Adams from Winchendon, machine drafting. Hillary Lynn Aho from Fitchburg, Child Care and Development. Giselle Lise Allard from Hubbardston, Graphic Arts. Angela Marie Aliyah from Winchendon, Culinary Arts. Jamie Kenneth Arsenault from Gardner, House Carpentry. Jane Elizabeth Atkinson from Fitchburg, Data Processing. Russell Allen Bailey Jr. from Athol Plant Maintenance. Lydia Jane Benellis from Fitchburg, Machine Drafting. Jason Bernard Bolio from Fitchburg, Culinary Arts. Michael Jason Bertrand from Fitchburg, Welding Metal Fabrication. Joseph Henry Besson Jr. from Fitchburg, House Carpentry. Jeremy Mark Blake from Winchendon, Automotive Technology. Jeremy Victor Boves from Fitchburg, Culinary Arts. Jared Paul Bouchard from Templeton, House Carpentry. Jeffrey Warren Bourgault from Gardner, Culinary Arts. Andrew David Boynton from Sterling Electricity. Karen Elizabeth Braley from Fitchburg Data Processing. Christine Marie Brand from Fitchburg Graphic Arts. Kevin Mark Breen from Fitchburg Plumbing. Patrick Michael Brown from Sterling Auto Body. Wilson David Brown from Templeton Automotive Technology. Hannah Jack Bryant, Templeton Child Care and Development. Mark Anthony Burke, Fitchburg House Carpentry. David Eugene Cabin from Gardner Plumbing. Melissa Louise Carlson from Lunenburg Graphic Arts. Michael Stephen Carlson from Ashby Welding Metal Fabrication. James Philip Castleman II from Fitchburg Automotive Technology. Gregory Joseph Champagne from Ashby Auto Body. Elmer Cintron from Fitchburg Electronics. Andrew Joseph Colametta from Ashby Electrical. Philip Vincent Conti from Fitchburg Data Processing. Edmund Rainey Cormier Jr., Westminster Electronics. Joshua Bruce Cody, Fitchburg Automotive Technology. Tiffany Marie Cody, Fitchburg Graphic Arts. Glorabelle Crespo, Fitchburg Data Processing. Aminadab Cruz Jr., Fitchburg Culinary Arts. Raymond Joseph Currier Jr., Gardner Culinary Arts. Brandy Nakia Dalton, Fitchburg Building and Grounds Maintenance. Shona Teresa Dandy, Fitchburg Graphic Arts. Joshua Alden Davis, Ashby Plumbing. John S. Day, Sterling Culinary Arts. Jason Paul DeRogers, Athol Machine Drafting. Guillermo Alberto Dea Jr., Fitchburg Electrical. Chad Ryan Dion, Fitchburg Culinary Arts. Gary Sean Doucette, Gardner Construction Technology. Toby Lee Ethier, Ashby Auto Body. Yvonne Christine Evans, Winchendon Building and Grounds Maintenance. Marianne Fauscher, Gardner Building and Grounds Maintenance. Derek Robert Fletcher, Fitchburg House Carpentry. George Edward Florence III, Athol Plant Maintenance. Alicia Mary Fontaine, Templeton Medical Assistant. Rachel Marie Fontaine, Gardner Child Care and Development. Raymond Lee Ford Jr., Fitchburg Automotive Technology. Michelle Ann Forges, Fitchburg Medical Assistant. Diana Formoso, Westminster Machine Drafting. Gregory Edward Forts, Athol Culinary Arts. Scott Thomas Gamble, Fitchburg Medical Assistant. Elizabeth Marie Gibbs, Winchendon Medical Assistant. Melinda Christine Ganoza, Fitchburg Child Care and Development. Todd Kenneth Gogan, Fitchburg Plant Maintenance. Heidi Nicole Goulet, Winchendon Building and Grounds Maintenance. Christopher Michael Gramolini, Ashby Automotive Technology. Jason Corey Graves, Barry House Carpentry. Shane Michael Grenier, Fitchburg Culinary Arts. Joseph Peter Griffin, Gardner Welding Metal Fab. Amanda Lee Giles, Winchendon Graphic Arts. Kenya Latia Hall, Fitchburg Health Services. Jennifer Beth Hamill, Fitchburg Electronics. Joshua Scott Hawkins, Winchendon Automotive Technology. Allison Jean Healy, Winchendon Cabinet Making. Jahira Hughes, Fitchburg Medical Assistant. Jerry Terrell Hunter, Fitchburg Electronics. Richard Michael Huss, Fitchburg Machine Drafting. Jennifer Leah Iwanek, Gardner Health Services. Michael Stephen Jakes, Fitchburg Graphic Arts. Kendra Emily Jantois, Fitchburg Medical Assistant. Joshua Paul Jenkins, Fitchburg, cabinet making. Anne Marie Johnson, Ashby, data processing. Kelly Ann Cantor, Fitchburg, cabinet making. Michael Robert Kula, Fitchburg, culinary arts. Stephen George Kuhlman, Fitchburg, electronics. Michael Athanasios Lagos, Winchendon Construction Technology. Jack Wesley LaRoche, Phillipston Plumbing. Sean Henry LaRoche, Gardner Electronics. Eric David Lawton, Athol Plant Maintenance. Craig Donald LeBlanc, Fitchburg Machine Practices. David LeBlanc, Templeton Machine Practices. Matthew Edward LeClaire, Gardner Plumbing. Ronaldo Lopez Jr., Fitchburg Culinary Arts. Carrie Ann Marie Lesko, Winchendon Health Services. Carl William Mackey, Gardner Plumbing. Michael Francis Mariano, Fitchburg Automotive Technology. Gabriel Gillis Martin, Gardner Culinary Arts. Randy Lewis Martineau, Fitchburg Graphic Arts. Miosoti Elena Martinez, Fitchburg Health Services. Scott Allen Martini, Gardner Automotive Technology. Tricia Ann McDermott, Fitchburg Dental Assistant. Nathan Russell McElhaney, Fitchburg Graphic Arts. Ryan William McNutt, Fitchburg Plant Maintenance. Kevin Frank Melanson, Fitchburg Welding Metal Fab. Kevin Paul Michaud, Ashby Automotive Technology. Milagros Claudina Molina, Fitchburg Culinary Arts. Jessica Lee Murray, Fitchburg Child Care and Development. Robert Charles Needham, Gardner Graphic Arts. Shauna Michelle O'Connor, Fitchburg Cabinet Making. Julie Ann O'Malley Gardner, Machine Drafting. Anthony Scott Page, Fitchburg Machine Practices. Brian Lewis Page, Templeton Machine Drafting. Donald Paul Parker Jr., Sterling Welding Metal Fab. John Paul Perry, Leominster Electronics. Brian Francis Pierce, Gardner Culinary Arts. Mario Manuel Pinio, Fitchburg Culinary Arts. Jason Anthony Prophet, Gardner Plant Maintenance. William James Prophet, Gardner House Carpentry. Kevin Robert Reardon Jr., Fitchburg House Carpentry. Jessica Lynn Reinekainen, Gardner Culinary Arts. Juhav Olavi Roinanen, Fitchburg Machine Drafting. Jamie Leanne Rich, Fitchburg Child Care and Development. Michael Paul Richards Jr., Otter River Culinary Arts. Juan Bolivar Rivera, Fitchburg Machine Practices. Juan Luis Rivera, Fitchburg Auto Body. Julie Ann Roberts, Winchendon Machine Drafting. Ezekiel Ray Rodriguez, Lunenburg House Carpentry. Michelle Lynn Rulo, Fitchburg Medical Assistant. Angelica Maria Santiago, Fitchburg Dental Assistant. Myra Michelle Santiago, Fitchburg Health Services. Laura Lee Sepala, Fitchburg Data Processing. Marty Theodore Sepala, Ashby Welding Metal Fab. Heather Lynn Savigny, Barry Graphic Arts. Rebecca Lynn Schultz, Fitchburg House Carpentry. Eric Wayne Seacard Johnson, Lunenburg Welding Metal Fab. Holly Marie Smart, Fitchburg Child Care and Development. Toby Ronald Smith, Hubbardston Culinary Arts. Exabic Joseph Smith, Templeton Machine Drafting. Randy Thomas Stacy, Ashby Plumbing. Jennifer Ellen Stevens, Fitchburg Graphic Arts. Kristen Joy Stone, Athol Culinary Arts. Stephen David Streeter, Sterling Cabinet Making. Michael Paul Tebow, Barry Automotive Technology. Iris Grissel Torres, Fitchburg Data Processing. Juan Miguel Torres, Fitchburg Graphic Arts. John Paul Tousignan, Winchendon Electronics. Christopher Michael Trombley, Fitchburg Cabinet Making. Jessica Valentin, Fitchburg Medical Assistant. Julie Valentin, Fitchburg Medical Assistant. Robert Dale Watkins III, Athol Auto Body. Adam James Whalen, Westminster Electricity. Wendy Lynn Wheeler, Winchendon Machine Drafting. Tara Suzanne Worthley, Lunenburg Child Care and Development. Palmer Yang, Fitchburg Building and Grounds Maintenance. Michael Patrick Yarnell, Fitchburg Building and Grounds Maintenance. Christina Marie Yell, Winchendon Medical Assistant. Medea Yusuf from Fitchburg Electronics. Jason Allen Zirkle, Baldwinville House Carpentry. I would like to say congratulations to the class of 1996. And on behalf of our honored guests, school committee, Superintendent Dukakis, administration, and staff, we say congratulations and best wishes in your future endeavors. Now we'd like the junior marshals to lead the graduates in the changing of tassels, which symbolizes your transition from a high school student to a high school graduate.
Thank you.